Hello everybody, today I will discuss about electrolysis. See, what is electrolysis? Electrolysis means chemical decomposition of a chemical compound in its molten state or aqueous solution by direct current is known as electrolysis. It establishes a relation between electrical energy and chemical change. The chemical compounds which conduct electric current in molten or aqueous state are called electrolytes. Now, types of electrolytes. There are three types of electrolytes. First, what is strong electrolytes? The substance which dissociate almost completely in the molten state or in the moderately concentrated solution or conduct electricity to a large extent are called strong electrolytes. See example, strong acid means HCl, H2SO4, HNO3, strong base NaOH, KOH and strong salt NaCl and K2SO4. Strong salt means which are obtained from either strong acid or strong base or both components are strong. See NaCl are obtained from NaOH and HCl. Both are strong base and strong acid. So these are strong salt. Now weak electrolytes. What is weak electrolytes? The substance which dissociates slightly in the molten or dissolved state and have low conductance are called weak electrolytes. See example, weak acid, acetic acid CH3COOH, weak base NH4OH and weak salt ammonium carbonate NH4CO3. Now non-electrolytes. What is non-electrolytes? The substance which do not allow electric current to pass through them in molten or dissolved state are called non-electrolytes. For example, urea, sugar, distilled water, alcohol and kerosene. Now most metallic elements like aluminium, copper, iron and all alloy allow electric in molten state or in solid state allow electric current to pass through them without undergoing any chemical change. These are called metallic conductor. Is metallic conductor same as electrical conductor? No. Metallic conductor is not same as an electrical conductor. Now I will discuss about the difference between metallic conductor and electrolytic conductor. For metallic conductor, for example, copper wire, and for electrolytic conductor, example, copper sulfate solution. So see the first difference. Number one, flow of current consists of a single stream of electrons flowing from the negative pole to the positive pole. And in case of electrolytic conductor, flow of current consists of two streams. One of the positive cation flowing towards the negative cathode and the other of negative anions flowing towards the positive anode. Number two, metallic conductivity is the property of metals and alloys. In this case, electrolytic conductor number two, electrolytic conductivity is the property of electrovalent compound. Now number three, metals both in solid and liquid state are good conductor of electricity. In this case, electrolytes are good conductors only in aqueous solution or in molten state. Number four, no change of form or in composition occur during conduction of electricity. This is a physical process. Here, new products are formed at the electrons at the electrodes. This involves chemical change. Now, what is electrolytic cell? It is an apparatus in which electrolysis is carried out. Now, what is electrodes? It is a metal rod or plate through which the electric current enters or leaves the electrolyte during electrolysis. Now, the electrode connected to the negative pole of the battery is called the cathode. Reduction takes place here. Reduction means gain of electron, and the electrode connected to the positive pole of the battery is called anode. Oxidation takes place here. Oxidation means loss of electron. Now, what is oxidation and reduction? See, first point, addition of oxygen. Addition of oxygen. See example, carbon plus O2, carbon dioxide. So here carbon is oxidized to carbon dioxide by gain of oxygen or by addition of oxygen. Number 2, removal of hydrogen. Removal of hydrogen. See example, H2S plus chlorine, 2HCl plus sulfur. So here hydrogen sulfide is oxidized to sulfur by removal of hydrogen. Hydrogen sulfide is oxidized to sulfur by removal of hydrogen. Number 3, loss of electron. Loss of electron. See example, Zn when loss electron to from Zn plus to ion means Zn electropositive ion. Number 4, addition of electronegative ion. Electronegative ion. Addition of electronegative ion. See example, zinc when added with HCl from zinc chloride and hydrogen. Here zinc is oxidized to zinc chloride by addition of electronegative ion Cl minus ion by addition of. So here see, zinc is oxidized to zinc chloride by addition of electronegative Cl minus ion. Number 5, removal of electropositive ion. Electropositive ion. See example, Ki, potassium iodide, when react with hydrogen peroxide H2O2 from potassium hydroxide plus iodine. So here potassium iodide is oxidized to iodine by removal of electropositive ion means K plus ion. Removal of electropositive ion. Now in case of reduction, just opposite of oxidation. First, removal of oxygen. Removal of oxygen. See example, Cu plus H2. Cu plus H2O. Here copper oxide is reduced to copper by removal of oxygen. Number 2, addition of hydrogen. Addition of hydrogen. See example, H2S plus Cl2, HCl plus S. So here chlorine is reduced to HCl by addition of hydrogen. Number 3, gain of electron. Gain of electron. Cu plus 2 when gain electron from Cu. Number 4, here addition of electronegative ion. So in case of reduction, removal of electronegative ion. Electronegative ion. See example, FeCl3 ferric chloride when react with hydrogen sulfide, then ferrous chloride FeCl2 plus HCl plus S is formed. See the balance equation. So here ferric chloride is reduced to ferrous chloride by removal of electronegative Cl minus ion. Now number 5, addition of electropositive ion. Electropositive ion. See example, mercuric chloride HgCl2 when react with SnCl2 from mercurous chloride Hg2 Cl2 plus SnCl4. So here mercuric chloride is reduced to mercurous chloride by addition of electropositive Hg plus ion. So in case of oxidation is a chemical process in which oxygen is added or hydrogen is removed or loss of electron or electronegative ion is added or electropositive ion is removed. And reduction is a chemical process in which oxygen is removed or hydrogen is added or gain of electron or electronegative ion is removed or electropositive ion is added. Now I will discuss about oxidizing agent and reducing agent. A substance causing oxidation is called an oxidizing agent. Example, oxygen, chlorine, nitric acid, concentrated sulfuric acid, SO2, H2O2, etc. Now reducing agent, a substance causing reduction is called an reducing agent. For example, zinc, aluminium, copper, sodium, hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen sulfide, etc. Now see an example. When CO, copper oxide, react with hydrogen, then copper and water is formed. In this reaction, CO is reduced to copper and hydrogen is oxidized to H2O as hydrogen added with oxygen to form H2O. So oxygen added means oxidation and oxygen removed means reduction. And when oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously, this is known as redox reaction. So here oxidizing agent is copper oxide and reducing agent is H2. And redox reaction is a simple example of electrolysis. This is for today. Thank you.